Good morning. My name is Liz Orembo from the Global Cybersecurity Capacity Center, known as the GCSCC. We are based at the University of Oxford's Department of Computer Science. My colleague Caroline Weiser Harris and I are going to present to you about the Cybersecurity Capacity Maturity Model for Nation, the CMM. We are going to talk to you about what the CMM is and how we usually carry out a CMM assessment in a country. To start us off, let's start with the background. Nations across the globe are developing with an ever-increasing reliance on information and communications technology, like the internet. Therefore, the vitality of the cyberspace will depend on each nation's success to build a cyberspace that is resilient to cyber attacks and malicious actors. And this is the aim of cybersecurity capacity building, the ability of countries to build capacity in the face of changing cyber threats, whether it's due to trends in diffusion of technology, technical advances, social and political change, or the evolution of threat actor ecosystem. Building cybersecurity capacity is a journey that an organization makes in developing greater resiliency, a point where they have built systems and policies to prevent, prepare for, and respond to cyber attacks. The CMM by the Global Cybersecurity Capacity Center provides a framework that helps countries to understand what works, what doesn't work, and why across all areas of cybersecurity, and it allows us to compare cybersecurity capacity across different nations in the world and over time. Its methodology ensures that we collect insights from different actors and groups of stakeholders in order to reflect a broad view of cybersecurity capacity in each nation. The CMM considers cybersecurity to comprise of 5 dimensions, which together constitute a breadth of national capacity that a country requires to be effective in delivering cybersecurity. Those 5 dimensions are 1. Cybersecurity policy and strategy, 2. Cybersecurity culture and society, 3. Building cybersecurity knowledge and capability, 4. Legal and regulatory framework, and 5. Standards and technologies. Each of the 5 dimensions of capacity building are defined by a set of factors that describe what it means to have a higher level of maturity in cybersecurity capacity. Each factor is in turn defined by a set of aspects with corresponding indicators. Indicators represent the most basic parts of CMM structure. Each indicator describes the steps, action, or building blocks that are indicative of a specific stage of maturity. How any nation is described on up to 200 indicators define the maturity of their cybersecurity capacity. The country reviews based on the Oxford CMM generates a wealth of data on each nation to form a unique field based on cross-national comparative data set. The research team has utilized this data to develop a growing range of analysis of the factors shaping cybersecurity capacity and its impact for nation. A full list of research papers and publications is available at our website.
To collect the data, the GCSCC or one of its partners follow a thorough methodology to provide decision makers a baseline for cybersecurity capacity building and investment. The CMM review process is flexible, but generally follows these steps. First, invitation. A government invites the GCSCC or one of its partners to conduct a CMM review. Second, desktop research. The review team carries out desktop research to get an initial understanding of the cybersecurity context of the country. Third, focus group discussions. Relevant stakeholders and cybersecurity experts are invited for interviews and focus group discussions, generating information for the CMM assessment. Fourth, analysis and reporting. The review team analyzes information gathered through a process of structured field coding and drafts a CMM review report for the country. Fifth, report reviewed by the technical board. The draft of the CMM review report is reviewed by the technical board of the GCSCC, consisting of senior academics and cybersecurity experts. Sixth, government approval. The draft CMM report is sent to the government for feedback and approval. Seventh, publishing. The report is published by the government if it chooses, or shared with stakeholders who participated in the CMM review process. The research. The country reviews based on this Oxford CMM generates a wealth of data on each nation to form a unique and field-based cross-national comparative data set. The research team has utilized this data to develop a growing range of analysis of the factors shaping cybersecurity capacity and its implications for nations. A full list of research papers and publications is available on our website, gcscc.ox.ac.uk/publications. The Global Cybersecurity Capacity Center at the University of Oxford is a leading international center for research on efficient and effective cybersecurity capacity building, promoting an increase in the scale, pace, quality, and impact of cybersecurity capacity building initiatives across the world. The center's approach to cybersecurity capacity assessment is driven by a talented team of researchers and practitioners representing regions from all across the world and drawn from a diverse range of technical and policy backgrounds. Critical to our impact are our strategic partnerships with the World Bank, the Organization of American States, the International Telecommunication Union, the Commonwealth Telecommunications Organization, NID Cybersecurity, NUPI, and the GFCE. We also have regional partner centers, the Oceania Cybersecurity Center in Australia, and the Cybersecurity Capacity Center for Southern Africa in Cape Town. Since 2014, the GCSCC and its partners has conducted over 120 CMM reviews around the world. Over 84 countries were assessed and over 35 reassessments took place. A 2020 study commissioned by one of our partners found that the CMM drives increased cybersecurity awareness and capacity building and contributes to greater collaboration within government. The CMM helps define roles and responsibilities within governments. It enhances internal credibility of the cybersecurity agenda within governments. It enables networking collaboration with business and wider society. And CMM review increases funding for cybersecurity capacity building. And it is a nationally owned process supported by a neutral external evaluation. Also, the feedback was that a CMM review is foundational to the country's strategy and policy development. If you would like to learn more about our work, our research, and the CMM reviews, you can contact us in different ways. Follow us on Twitter @Capacity Center. Visit us on the web, gcscc.ox.ac.uk, or write us an email, cybercapacity@csox.ac.uk. You can also find videos about our work on our YouTube channel, Global Cybersecurity Capacity Center, or visit us on LinkedIn, Global Cybersecurity Capacity Center.